Sheriff is raising awareness on mental illness in the criminal justice system. More specifically, the lack of resources for those with mental illness, meaning they end up getting arrested when what they need is help. KCRG TV9's Libby Randall sat down to talk about his book that pulls examples from his own experience. Libby?
Sheriff Tony Thompson tells me his book talks about different instances of criminalization of an inmate or a person law enforcement may arrest simply because they are going through a crisis, like psychosis. He hopes this book can bring a new perspective on a topic that's been discussed for decades.
This is a problem we can't arrest our way out of.
Sheriff Tony Thompson is sharing insights on his 30 years in law enforcement. Only this book is strictly on mental illness. It's called Any Place But Here, the uncomfortable convergence between mental illness and the criminal justice system.
How broken this system really is, how dysfunctional this system really is, and how challenged we are every single day with mental health care delivery.
In it, he gives several examples, including the choices many parents and guardians have to make when their child goes through a mental crisis. He says oftentimes they will have to call law enforcement because of the lack of appropriate care.
When the parents are at their wits' end, they don't know what else to do. And there's examples of this in the book where you're looking for that avenue of convenience, but you're also looking for that long-term solution that does not exist.
The Black Hawk County Jail is constantly near or over their limit of 272 inmates. Even with that large amount, Sheriff Thompson says he continues to see these challenges with a majority of its population.
There's really two basic categories of inmates that we're currently holding in our jail: forcible felonies, or people that are committing or accused of committing forcible felonies, and mentally ill.
He says he hopes this book can provide a new perspective in a way that can inspire others to advocate for better mental illness resources for those in the criminal justice system. In studio, Libby Randall, KCRG TV 9 News.
Thank you, Libby.